Hey, thank you so much for joining today's session. So we've now come to our final tutorial for our Unit 3, which is Innovative Technologies and Connected Devices. So as we know, this unit aims to equip you with an understanding of innovative technologies like AI, IoT, blockchain, augmented reality, virtual reality, and the world of connected devices. So we've explored a range of application. We understood the working principle and also learned about the impact. We learned about the implementation and the ethical challenges. So we now know this knowledge and skills set will now prepare you to navigate the ever-evolving digital landscape. So we know that this is a level 5 qualification, and by completion of this unit, you will gain a total of 15 credits. So the grading structure for this unit is pass, merit, and distinction. So if you ever just complete your pass learning outcomes, pass tasks, you'll be graded with a pass, and by completing the merit of distinction, then you now be graded with merit or distinction. So we've looked into we had our learning outcomes. So we looked into understanding innovation development in technology. We looked into identifying the current technologies. Then we looked into understand the impact of technology innovation in our computer industry. So we analyzed all of them industries. We looked into our ethical issues, and also in our final section tutorials, we looked into understanding the impact of technological innovation on society. So we looked into our pros and cons of adopting technological innovation, and this is everything we needed for our assignment discussion. So today we're now going to look into the assignment discussion. We'll look into our scenario and what are the tasks that are required for you to complete in order to pass this unit. So let's now look into a scenario. So as part of city development scoping project in India, the Municipal Council of Anjibad have appointed your company, Smart Data Solution, to advise them on how they could be innovative technologies to help them to achieve their goals. With an estimated population of 700,000, in 2023, Anjibad has grown quickly over the past 20 years, which, coupled with little urban planning, which has resulted in haphazard city layout and inadequate infrastructure. So the inadequate road network and increasing population movement has led to crippling traffic congestion, causing severe air pollution, and the city face long-term housing shortages and environmental threats. So the council is exploring how innovative technologies and connected devices can be used to address some of the most critical questions in the city's urban development, including improving existing urban services, planning new housing development areas, and streamline people and traffic mobility within the city. So you have been introduced with Vian, the council's new city planning manager, and he has asked you to assist him by providing information that can be used to prepare the development strategy to turn Anjubad into a future-ready city using digital innovation and technology. Task 1. To begin, you have been asked to create an information brief that you will present to Vian so that he can gain an understanding of a range of innovative tech development and how they could be applied in Anjuban development. So the brief should define innovative technologies and their importance in today's digital world, explore various innovative technologies such as AI, IoT, blockchain, augmented reality, and virtual reality, discuss the application and implication of this technology in different sectors. So note, you should make sure that you give a range of relevant examples that can play a major part in smart city planning and development. So extension activity, to achieve a merit, you should analyze them option and make recommendation for incorporating them into smart city development plans. So task number 2, Vian has presented you brief to the council, and the councillor have identified that serious consideration will need to be given to develop Anjiban IT infrastructure to meet future needs. They also expressed concern about whether the application of some technologies could be misused or counterproductive, and that they need to gain an understanding of how legislation in other countries has been applied to the previous innovative IT services. So Vian has asked you to provide him with a detailed report so that he can answer the councillor concern. So the report should explain impact of technological innovation on the way computer systems are used and supported, describe ethical issues relating to technological innovation in computing, describe the impact of legislation on technological innovation in computing. So to achieve a merit, you should choose a recommendation made in 1M1 and assess the pros and cons of recommendation. Sorry about that. To achieve a distinction, you should reflect on the ethical argument that possessing the ability to use technology to carry out an action always means we should use it. Task number 3. So the council are still concerned about whether some technologies could be misused or be viewed as unethical by society, which would therefore hamper the acceptability and effectiveness. VI has asked you to put together a presentation which can be used to address fears of how the innovation will be accepted by the citizen of Anjibat. So the presentation should describe the impact of innovation in technology on society, explain ethical issues relating to the use of technological innovation in society, describe the impact of legislation on technological innovation in society. So for our extension activity, to achieve a merit, you should also analyze the use of innovative technologies and connected devices in a range of scenarios and recommend an ethical course of action to introduce them into Anjibat development plan. So to achieve a distinction, you should also evaluate the impact on society of a chosen scenario. You should refer to example on how the scenario has been addressed in other cities and evaluate how this would work in Anjibat. So these are the 3 major tasks required for you to complete this assignment. And I think you're quite new, you're not new to this, so this should be a pretty easy and straightforward task to do. So I just wanted to check with you, is there any question for me regarding the assignment discussion, or is everything pretty much clear?
Thanks, Victor. No, all pretty much clear. Yeah, no, just no, I think it's all clear. If I have any questions, obviously I'll drop you an email, but no, I think it's all clear.
Okay, then that's perfect. So if there's no any other question, I'll just end this session, and I'll probably see you in the next unit.
Cool. Yeah, that sounds great.
Okay then.
All right, cheers then, Victor. Have a good weekend.
For joining, and you too, John. Have a good weekend.
Take care. Bye.